Welcome to DarkLoreTube, where the darkest stories come to life. The 15th story. Whispers from the basement. I don't really know what to say. Last week I was in a bad car crash. The doctors said that I suffered some brain injuries in the crash, and that it's a miracle that I'm not dead. They also said that I needed to stay on top of things, especially when it came to memory. I guess I'm supposed to be writing in a diary for 2 whole months. 2 whole months. I'm a man. Men don't write in diaries. But Dr. Harlan said that this would be good for me. I guess that means I'm going to be writing for a while. It doesn't have to be everything that I do every day. Just 1 or 2 things that happen to me each day. So I guess day 1 is going to be my personal information. My name is Ethan Brooks. I live in Sheboygan, Michigan. It's not a huge house. It's basically just the upstairs and the basement. I have an attic, but I haven't ever been up there. I guess one of my favorite things about this house is the fact that it's secluded. I live out in the country, so no one ever goes past here. That makes it the perfect spot for something dark. I'm not a violent person. The truth is, I got this house for a really low cost because someone was killed in it a year before I moved in. I don't really know much about what happened, but I know that the body was found on the old wooden staircase that leads from the basement to the garage. Anyway, a young couple moved into the house 6 months later and left a month later when they found the basement steps broken. They were sure it was a ghost that broke the stairs. They found out later that the steps were old and rotten. The husband fell through while he was sleepwalking, but they refused to move back in. That's why I moved here. I'm a huge fan of the paranormal. I saw my grandmother's ghost appear at the foot of my bed once when I was 11 years old. Ever since then, I've been trying to get another ghost to appear to me. So far, no luck. However, I'm hopeful that this house will bring me the paranormal experience I crave so badly. In fact, when I moved in here on June 12th of this year, I spent my entire first night here examining that staircase. It's actually very interesting. There apparently used to be access to the area under the steps for storage, but that was closed off when the staircase was remodeled. Now it's surrounded by walls of concrete, and I can't even see through to the area underneath. The vertical wooden planks that connect to the horizontal ones fill up all the open space. Sorry, diary. I know you didn't want to hear some dumb ghost enthusiast talk about a creaky old staircase. I just hope that there is some actual paranormal activity going on here. I've been living here for a month now, and so far, no luck. Anyway, I think that's plenty for one day. I'm going to go to bed now. Talk to you tomorrow. I'm talking to my diary like it's a person. I really am going insane. Note to self, if you name this diary, I'm calling the men in the white jackets. July 16th. 2010, after 12 boring entries in this journal, I finally have something worth writing about. Something happened to me last night. Something extraordinary. I was lying in bed trying to fall asleep when I heard something coming from the basement beneath my room. It sounded like something heavy scraping across the cement floor. Excited, I jumped out of bed, grabbed the flashlight from my kitchen table, and rushed down the stairs to the basement. Naturally, the first thing I did was stand on the wooden staircase and scan the entire room. Nothing seemed out of place. Hello? I asked the dark room. Is someone there? I waited for a while but received no response. Can I talk to whoever is here? I don't want to hurt you. Can you tell me your name? Again, I was answered with silence.